Hello Power Rangers fans and welcome back to Toku Topics. Today I'm taking a look at what I guess is Wave 5 of the Dino Fury basic figures. So these were kind of an unexpected announcement. These were just found on Amazon. Brand new Dino Fury basic figures that are supposed to be sort of the first 2023 wave, but have made it out here obviously at the very end of 2022. So these are really cool. When we thought the Dino Fury basic figure line was over with Wave 4, which I took a look at back in November, we thought that that was going to be the end of it. You know, with the Void King and the Dino Master Gold Ranger figure, that was probably going to be the end. But clearly it's not. So as far as I'm aware, this wave is supposed to be 4 figures in it when it does eventually make it to stores and everything. However, from what I've kind of been told and what I kind of understand, is that the other 2 figures in this wave are going to be a case refresh of Void King and Dino Master Gold in the brand new packaging. So if you're only collecting brand new figures, these are the only 2 that you're going to need. And I will be including Amazon affiliate links to them down in the description below, which if you pick them up using those links, it will help out the channel. So this is pretty cool. So as you can see here, this is cool for a lot of different reasons. First of all, it finally gives us some more armors to be released in the line. It's our first introduction to the basic figure line having plastic-free packaging. It's more female figures out there, which is just, you know, it's just like a triple whammy here. You know, brand new packaging, more figures, female figures. I'm all here for it. This is really cool. But I really like this plastic-free packaging. This is quite nice. It's significantly smaller than the typical packaging. It's also significantly smaller than the brand new Lightning Collection, like, plastic-free packaging. Not gonna lie though, since these are the same scale as Lightning Collection, I don't see why regular, like, you know, main wave Lightning Collection figures can't fit into a box like this. They totally could. But it is a pretty small box, but I do like it. You know, you have the plastic-free packaging there, 4+, you have the picture of the figure, just regular picture of Izzy down there, so, which, because actually I think people pointed out on Twitter, this armor, the combined Cosmo, like the 2 Raptor armors, apparently was never actually used in Dino Fury. It was used in Rue Soldier, but the combined armor apparently wasn't used in Dino Fury, except for like that one shot where they showed like the past team of Dino Fury Rangers, so that's certainly interesting. But we can see there's a key inside. It's the same key that came with the like sleeve version of this figure, and the same key that came on the Amazon 5-pack with the regular Green Ranger. All that kind of stuff there. Now, unfortunately, I knew these figures were coming, but I didn't know that they were going to be out so soon. So I did not bother to bring home my Dino Fury figure collection. So I only have these 2 with me, unfortunately, so I can't compare them to the other ones or show off a nice display with all the armors. But hopefully I can take a picture of them sometime in January. But on the side here, we have the regular kind of nice artwork of the Green Ranger, plastic-free packaging. On the other side, we get kind of like Lightning Collection's been doing now with the renders. We have just a nice render of that figure there, showing the actual size, so it's a 1-to-1, you know, scale of it, which is pretty nice. On the back, we have very similar to Lightning Collection with the whole accessories layout. You can use the key and the morpher, all that kind of stuff there. Super simple. Here's the barcode for it, for whenever it does appear in stores. You have kind of the tab and stuff on there to open it. Pretty nice. See the Dino Fury logo up there. It's good. I definitely like it. So, you know, pretty simple. That's all it needs to do. So that is the Cosmic Armor. Then we have the Smash Armor Pink Ranger, which I'm very happy they did bother to give her the big punching gloves. Very happy about that. But for Amelia here, same kind of setup. We have the Pink Ranger artwork there. We have a picture of the figure, the key inside, which is the same key they released in any other version of Amelia. Really wish they would have given us the other, like, armor keys, but they didn't even give us these Zords. They didn't make the Raptors. They didn't make the Packy. So, you know, at least we got the armors, I suppose. And then here we have the figure render there, and the artwork of Amelia. And on the back, very sort of similar setup there. So like I've been doing with plastic-free packaging Lightning Collection figures, I do want to go ahead and open these on camera, just so we can kind of see what sort of setup we got going on here for this kind of brand new packaging. So we'll go ahead and carefully cut the tape around kind of the bottom flap there. Now, I have not seen any indication that they are actually going to be making the final armor that we haven't gotten yet. So they made those bike sets in 2021 and 2022. They gave us like the Blaze orange armor and also the Terra Freeze armor. And now we have these ones as singular releases, but there's been no indication that I've seen. Hopefully I'm going to be wrong about that. Hopefully we actually do get it. But I don't know if we're going to get that Lightning Gold Ranger armor, unfortunately. So no flare to the inside of this. It doesn't need to be. It's just, you know, the basic kid's toy. Very big piece of tape over here, even though there's a giant gap in the tissue paper already. So I'm assuming this is going to be all of the accessories, so probably like the key and the sword. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. So we have Izzy's key there. which is the same exact one we've had from any of the other Izzy figures in the line. And then we have the same kind of Chroma Fury saber that we've gotten more recently in the basic figure line. So nothing too crazy there. And we'll go ahead and cut the tape so we can get Izzy out of here. And yeah, there it is. So pretty simple, pretty much exactly what you would expect. It feels a little gummy there, but not bad. Obviously, we'll take a closer look at this momentarily. We'll go ahead and have her stand up there if she wants to stand. There we go. And now let's open up Amelia. Alright, so here's Izzy and Amelia out of their packaging here, and they look really good. I actually really do like these figures, mainly just for the fact that they exist. You know, I really didn't think we were going to get more Dino Fury basic figures, and I am very much welcome to this. However, with that said, there's just some minor things with this that could have been better, you know? First of all, releasing an armor that actually existed in Dino Fury probably would have been the best idea. I still would not mind if they did figures of the individual cosmic raptors, you know, like the white one and the black one there. I think that that would be cool. I very much want Ion's armor, the lightning gold one there. But if this is where it ends here, at least we have some sort of like main power-up modes that we can give everybody, because you can give the orange and the blue armor to blue and black, and then we can have them be these ones, and then you can have gold and red with their kind of respective power-ups. So at least in that regard, you can have a pretty nicely armored up Dino Fury team. The only thing with these figures, though, is that because they are on the female body molds, and also just because of the nature of the armors that they decided to pick here, you can't swap these ones. So you were able to swap the other ones, the orange one, the blaze one, and the blue Terra one. We're able to swap even onto Lightning Collection figures if you were able to get it off of the basic figure. But unfortunately, that is not the case here. And we'll go ahead and start with Izzy here. As you can see, in the past, there would have been like a cut there. This would have been like a rubbery kind of plastic. But instead, it's just the actual molding of her chest here is the armor. Which, I mean, is fine. You know, I don't mind these being permanently attached to these ones. But since these were always passed around in the show, I really would have liked that. I know it would have really worked super well because of the differences in the male and female body molds. But it's not really, like, it is a problem with this figure, but it's not a bad figure because it can't swap. I just wish that it could. But we do have nice kind of detailing and stuff there. The paint is pretty good on here, I think. I think they did a pretty good job capturing this one. Trying to look at the chest there and everything. Is there supposed to be kind of that gaping hole on it? Yeah, I guess there is. I'm looking at the artwork, but I wasn't sure if that was supposed to be there like that. But it actually is. But yeah, like, you know, paintwork and everything here is pretty good. Articulation obviously is the same as the past figures, it just gets a little limited there because of the shoulder pads. And then of course like the legs and everything can move pretty nicely. It's the same kind of articulation on any of the basic figures for the most part, so if you have any of them from even the Beast Morphers line, you pretty much know already what you're getting with this, and Izzy here is really no exception. So they still never made Izzy available in her regular Ranger form, except for Lightning Collection, outside of that Amazon 5-pack, but at least now you can get a sleeve of her, or a sleeve armor, and a regular like Zord armor with her, so that is kind of nice. We already took a look at the key and the Chroma Fury saber, so nothing too crazy there. But taking a look at Amelia, which is definitely my favorite of the two probably, just because they did give her the big packy like punching gloves, which I think are pretty cool. I don't know if you would even be, I'm sure it's completely impossible to fit a Chroma Fury saber in there. You might be able to do it. She does not come with a Chroma Fury saber. At first I thought when I was opening everything up that there was just one missing, but then I looked at the back. Oop, I almost dropped her there. I did look at the back here, and they don't show one in her accessories layout, so she's not missing one. That was a false alarm there. She does have a little bit kind of different movement because of the skirt there, which Izzy does not have. Now my one big complaint about the Amelia figure is not necessarily to the figure itself, but the fact that because of how it was packaged in the plastic-free, like, you know, tissue paper, her legs are completely like caved in on mine, which make her very difficult to stand. Not to mention there is so much extra weight to this one because of the gloves, the punching gloves, that like it's pretty difficult kind of for me to get my Amelia figure to stand for any kind of long period of time. That kind of is going to work, but she's definitely going to want to lean back at some point. So in that regard, yeah, could be a little bit better there, but I do think that the gloves were handled very nicely. They can kind of rotate there based off of that joint. They can bend there still at the elbow. You get the nice packy designs there on both sides of the chest armor. For the most part, I think it's really nice. Once again, just like Izzy's, it's just actually molded onto the chest there, so you cannot swap it, unfortunately. So I would definitely have liked to be able to swap this one at least, but I don't know how you would have done the gloves, unless you made them like pieces that could separate there or something. I don't really know how you could have done it, but it's still a good figure nonetheless. I do like it. I think that they did a pretty good job capturing these armors. Is she gonna stand? I think so. Maybe. Oh, nope. Hey, ah. And then her Dino Fury key is just the same one that we've had with any other version of her in the past and such like that. So nothing too crazy there either. And with that, that is going to do it for my video review of Dino Fury Basic Figures Wave 5, I guess, I think is what you would classify this as, or Year 3 Wave 1, or something like that. Just kind of a weird little last minute wave here, kind of to continue the Dino Fury line just a little bit longer, which I think is definitely really welcome, like I said numerous times in this video here. So I personally can recommend both these figures, mainly just to give armors to the Pink and Green Rangers if you're trying to do a nice setup with all the armors. Unfortunately, like I said, we still didn't get that Lightning Gold one, but I'm holding out hope that maybe they will do so. But like I said earlier as well, if you have like Dino Fury Red in his Night Mode, or you have the Dino Fury Gold Master Mode figure, and the other ones that came with bikes and stuff like that, you can have a pretty good armored up Dino Fury team here for your collection, and it is further than like the Roost Soldier Yuta figures ever got, because we never got some of the armors there. So in that regard, I really appreciate Hasbro still giving us these figures. It's cool to see how these basic figures are now going to be in the plastic-free packaging, which I'm sure it's going to continue with Power Rangers Cosmic Fury next year. And like I said earlier as well, if you guys like to pick these up for your collection, they should be available in stores probably sometime around the beginning of the year, but they are available right now on Amazon, and there will be an affiliate link in the description below, which will help out the channel if you want to add these to your collection. So let me know down in the comments below, did you expect us to get more Dino Fury figures, or did you think we were completely done with that as we moved over to Cosmic Fury? What other figures did Hasbro not get to during the first 2 years of Dino Fury would you like to see them get to while we're kind of in this weird in-between time while we're waiting for the new toy line to begin? And are you going to add these to your collection? Let me know down in the comments below. And be sure to check out video reviews on every other figure in the Dino Fury basic toy line and other Dino Fury related videos here on Toku Topics. And until next time, you guys can follow me on Twitter at LiveRangerKey or LightningPickPR, and I'll see you all later.